All right, just a little bit of a little information here for you. Apple and Google are developing a major effort to help people track if they've come in contact with you know what, the V. Anyway, basically, if a person learns they have the virus, they can indicate on an app that you'll have on your phone that you've been infected. And people whose smartphones have been in their vicinity would be notified, regardless of whether their devices run on Apple or Google software. So, if you mark on you say on your phone, you tested positive, then I guess they will track where you are. It doesn't say they're going to identify you personally, just that you have notified the, shouldn't touch my face. Yeah, I know. You have notified the app that you are testing positive. So other people then will be walking around and they'll see a little dot, maybe a red dot, where you are in a store, in a restaurant, on the street, in an apartment building, and they'll say, I need to avoid that dot, and they'll go around the block or something else. I don't know. I've read a lot of things on in various media organizations talking about how this is going to be the start of a new digital era where you're going to have more monitoring of people. Your health information is now going to be stored somewhere, updated regularly by your doctors, by whoever. You may not be personally identified, but then people will know, okay, you have identified as being sick, you avoid them. So you could do this with everything, the common cold, any other influenza, anything that's contagious. Everybody's little red dots are going to be on the screen and you walk around it. I don't know. We are definitely entering a new era in humankind, probably all over the world, where governments are going to know even more about you. It's like in China now. They have an app in China. They're talking about an app in China where everybody has it on their phone, and everywhere you go, walk into a restaurant, walk into an airport, walk into the school, and beep, beep, they will scan your little phone thingy, and they will immediately be able to tell, whether you have some sort of contagion or something, and sorry, you can't come in. I don't know. This has a tremendous possibility of brandishing people. All of a sudden now, you'll be walking down the street and people will be running away from you. Ah! A hacker will get into your account and say you have some horrible disease, and you'll just walk down the street and people will, they'll look on their phone and go, here he comes, and run away, or who knows what they'll do if just run away from you. I don't know, man. This is getting weird. This is getting really weird. The one thing about invasions of privacy, it's always done with good intent, right? We're going to make it simple. You don't have to get out your credit card anymore. You just scan your phone. You just, you can find directions anywhere from exactly where you are. But also what you're doing is you're giving up privacy, okay? And we're going to get to the point where the common good outweighs your privacy. The common good. The government needs to know even more and more and more about everybody. I don't know. On the surface, in times of a pandemic, this on the surface sounds like, that's not a bad idea. If I'm going to go out today and go to the pizza place and walk a couple blocks down the city street, and maybe I should know if somebody's got some contagious bug coming toward me and I can turn and run. But in the long run of things, once this pandemic ends, if it ever does, it's gonna be scary. The government's not going to give this back and say, okay, we're just going to keep going with this. I don't know, man. This is a little bit creepy. It is interesting to see how we're seeing media outlets like the Washington Post, which is owned by Jeffrey Bezos, which owns Amazon, which is a big data collector, okay? The media company is owned by a person that owns a big, giant behemoth like Amazon, which would love to know more and more and more about you, but we're giving up our privacy because it's for the common good. Something to think about. Let me know what you think in the comments below, folks. I don't know, man. Anyway, Talk to you later. Blog under.